Hailey Bieber announces major new business venture with Justin Bieber. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, the whole vibe feels like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out, keeping each other company. Just wanted to thank you all so much for starting the week off with me and just being so incredibly kind, sweet, and supportive. I also really wanted to give you guys a little announcement. I'm going to be putting a video here expressing my gratitude for my toy drive before the tea starts. But for those who are anxious about the tea, I'm going to put the timestamp here. All you got to do is click it and it will fast forward to the tea. But I need to make sure that my messy besties all day today realize what they've done for us for this toy drive. Check this out. Surprise, messy besties! I am so incredibly grateful for our second annual toy drive. I want to thank each and every one of you for donating. We doubled last year of gifts, you guys. You all sold out the Amazon wish list over and over and over. I think we lost count after like 300 something gifts. So thank you guys so much for your generosity. Thank you so much for allowing me and giving me this space to do something so incredibly grand. Right now in this holiday season, you know, the most important thing for me is to give back and to bring some holiday magic to those who really need it the most. And in a world that feels so divided and dark sometimes, I'm so thankful that our community is here to spread love and light and joy and some Christmas magic. So thank you all so much. My husband and I, we will be delivering the gifts tomorrow, and I couldn't be more grateful. So just thank you to each and every one of you that donated. Your generosity is just out of this world, and I really couldn't be more grateful. So I am thankful, I am grateful, and I cannot wait for next year because I feel like I'm gonna need a public storage or a U-Haul to host all these gifts because between you and I, I'm pretty sure my neighbors thought that I had a shopping addiction, okay? But seriously, thank you all so much for allowing me to deliver such holiday magic. I love you all so much and I'm so thankful for you, and Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. So best friend, for me it's incredibly magical to be able to deliver so much Disney magic to so many deserving kids. So just thank you all so much for that gift. It really means the world, and we are so incredibly grateful and thankful. So just thank you all so much. All right, best friends. So moving on to the tea, Miss Hailey Bieber announced in a live Twitch in Tokyo that she is coming out with her own line at Justin Bieber's business fashion line, Skylark. Check this out.
So I designed this jacket.
That's very true.
This is the exclusive
Tell me
color.
your process of how you did it.
So basically, I wanted to mimic the zip-up hoodie in leather. And this was an exclusive color that we did just for the Tokyo pop-up. But like Nima has the black one on, which comes out soon.
So best friend, you know, the first thing that I wanted to say was I could never work with my husband, girl. We tried working together once, bitch, and oh my Lord, that almost divorced our asses. I mean, it was just, we are great at home. We are great in our marriage. We are great in conversation and partnership in that area. But when it comes to work, he gets very bossy, bitch. Ooh, girl. I was like, I don't know if I'm mad, if I'm turned on, if I'm appalled. I don't know what the hell's going on here. But girl, he was so strict with me. I was like, girl, this is not gonna happen, honey. But listen, some fans are a little bit upset and concerned because they're saying that basically this is Justin's baby and that she shouldn't be doing this. Now, she did design a jacket for Skylark, and in Tokyo pop-up shop, it was the first time she actually saw that jacket. Listen, I think, you know, whether you like her or not, Hailey Bieber is very influential, okay? Look at that smoothie, right? That $20 smoothie sold like hotcakes because of her. The nails. So, she's known for like in Vogue magazine and People magazine to be a trendsetter for her nails. I mean, the girlies, the clean girl aesthetic is a very Hailey Bieber, and girls love her. I mean, the girls and the gays, some really do love her. And I think that is something that that it's hard, even if you don't like her, I think it's hard to dismiss. Do you know what I mean? I think it's very real. And I do think that it would be a great idea for her to, to involve herself in Skylark. I mean, listen, look, Skylark, it's a very futuristic type, baggy clothes, very Xenon girl of the 21st century, very, 3000, you know what I mean? So Justin Bieber opened up his Skylark pop-up in Tokyo, and I gotta say, I have never seen Justin so happy. I honestly feel like Justin and Hailey need to move to Japan, because the way that he is just feeling himself, and you could just tell he's so calm and happy there. Listen, let's take a look inside the Skylark pop-up. All right, let's take a look inside Skylark. Okay, so, it's giving very futuristic vibes, right? It's giving very much like Xenon Girl of the 21st Century vibes. I love how empty it looks. I don't like messes, you guys. Oh, and those like things you saw on the wall, those are like some new Skylark speakers. I do love the color scheme of Skylark. And you know what else I love, girl? That everything looks so oversized. Okay, these are the phone cases. These are little slippers. I mean, those are cute glasses, girl. Oh, I like that beige. I do like these are the new speakers that they're talking about. I don't know what they're for, but I mean, they look comfortable, girl. See, these look, I don't like showing my toes. Oh, those look comfy. You see, that has a little bit of a ball here. Okay, so this was the people waiting outside. And I mean, I would probably count it as like 500 to 1,000 people. It was reported that he basically shut down Tokyo. So, I mean, the believers are believing, honey, okay? I mean, just look how happy he looks. I don't know. Is he wearing a faja? What is that, girl? Is that his boxers? Anyways, look, he just looks so happy. Here in the States, he would just have like run away. But look, he's saying hi. He looks so peaceful, right? Honestly, girl, after witnessing these things, I gotta say, and that little twinkle in his eye, he and Hailey and Jack need to move to Japan. At least get a house there, get a penthouse there, and just stay there and get out of the chaos that is Los Angeles. Because listen, girl, Japan is magical, and they live in the damn future. I was lucky enough to go, and I'll tell you, it is one of the biggest honors of my life. So what do you all think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're in Tokyo, are you going to the pop-up?
What's Skylark? Where'd you get that from?
Skylark is a songbird, actually, and I'm somewhat of a songbird myself.
I'd say so.
So that's kind of the correlation. And
it's very futuristic, and some of the things I'm like, okay, girl, this is cool, but some of the things I was like, girl, what in the UFO, But I think it's cool that they kind of merge together, and it is really real that we're seeing a whole different side of Justin lately. I mean, he seems happier, he seems more grounded, he seems less miserable. Him and Hailey seem stronger than ever. So this is a great thing for him to keep being busy, right? Just continue to be busy, continue to enjoy his family. And I think that it's good. And listen, for those who don't like him, I feel like at the end of the day, our community wishes people well. Now, let's see what kind of clothing, what kind of line she's going to come out with, right? Let's see if it's, let's just see what kind of, line is. Kylie Jenner gets a lot of criticism for making her clothing for a certain body type, okay? And now there's a lot of conversation regarding that, about celebrities and weight loss and changing of the bodies and what they, what kind of body type they promote, right? So the conversation is now being towards, let's see if this is size inclusive, let's see if this fits all. They're really now putting a lot of pressure on this, and I'm curious to see what she's going to put out, because Hailey has never been a fashion designer, right? And I'm curious to see what she's going to put out. I love clothes. I think that you're born with it. I love everything sparkle. This might not be your cup of tea, but it's definitely mine. A lot of the clothes that they wear is so baggy, because baggy is in. Like, you know, the skinny jean is not in anymore. Everything is baggy, which, you know what, girl, at the end of the day is good for me, but I'll just talk about me. I'm big, I'm fat, right? And that's okay. And baggy clothes doesn't look great on me because of course it makes me look bigger. But of course it's the most comfortable because, you know, if I eat and I get bloated, like, it doesn't matter. But yeah, right now the trend is just super baggy pants and super baggy clothes. It really is reminding me of the 90s. Like, if you watch Clueless and you watch all these other like 90s movies, it's all very baggy. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna come out with like something leather, something baggy leather, you know, because she loves the leather. She loves a good leather jacket. She loves, you know, baggy everything. And so I think it's gonna be a very comfortable line. Maybe, you know, all, you know, very inclusive line. So we'll see what happens. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you all. Working with your spouse can be a little bit intimidating. You know, Skylark is Justin's baby, so we'll see, you know, how it does. We'll see if it's a hit. I could tell you already, you guys, whether you like the Biebers or not, they are incredibly successful. The pop-up shop had maybe up to like thousands of people waiting in line just to go in. People have been purchasing and spending thousands of dollars on the pop-up in Tokyo, and every single line has sold out. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be very successful. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Have you purchased anything from Skylark? I love to know. I remember when Skylark was first announced, there was a lot of pushback due to the prices, but people seem to still be buying it, girls. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you all. You know, I should put out a blazer line. You know, I really should. I should put out a sparkle blazer line. I think that would be pretty fucking cool and iconic, don't you think? Something just sparkles. Something, I just love a good sequence, you guys. I love to sparkle. You know, here's the thing. I think clothes can transform your mood. You know, if you're feeling a certain way, you put on something sparkly, something shiny, something colorful, and I really do think that it can kind of change a little bit your inner, you know, your inner workings. I really do think that it is like that. And I think that we should do a little bit better. I mean, a lot of my clothes is black. I mean, you see this side, but I don't wear this every day. I mean, I wear this to film or to events or parties, but most times I'm wearing like a black trench coat with like a black pants and just like, you know, a black shirt. Like, I'm always in black. And it's so funny because when I've met people out and about, they're always like, oh my God, I would have thought you would be wearing something super big and sparkly. I'm like, no, girl, the sparkle only comes out in special occasions. But in my day to day, I am, you know, kind of always in a black or like a blouse. I really do love fashion. And I think, or like a white cardigan. I love cardigans. I love like sweaters like this. Let me show you. Of course, everything falls. Like, I love these type of cardigans. I think they're so freaking cute. And I like to wear them over my trench coat. I'll wear my trench coat like on here, like on my, what is this called? My shoulders. And so yeah, that's my type of outfit. A cardigan tucked in, the pants, some nice tennis shoes, and the, you know, the trench coat over the shoulders. If you ever see me out and about, I'm probably wearing something like that. Anyways, I love you all. I'm so grateful and thankful. Once again, thank you so much for donating to the toy drive. It means the world to me, and I really don't take it for granted, or I take you for granted at all. So I love you all, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.